so I'm excited you're here with me today. I do want to get some cards going with you. I am feeling good. Sometimes it's a struggle. I'm just going to be honest with you. Transitioning from, being a real estate agent and that being how you provide for your family to being self-employed in an entirely different genre, because I do coaching. I'm a spiritual coach and a life coach, and I read tarot for people, and I've also written a book, which is up here. I'll tell you guys about that another time. But doing these things where it's just a totally new space, and learning how to work within the laws of attraction in this unfamiliar space is challenging. It is challenging, but I know that this is who I am, and I know that this is natural to myself, and I know that this is exciting and it brings me joy. And at the beginning, when I felt prompted to do these videos, I was like, that's not gonna happen. No thank you. No thank you. But now I know better, because if I hear from 5 of you that this video altered your thinking or helped you change your course in one way or another, then it's worth this 15 minutes of me blabbering on an unedited camera just to give you what you need. So that's why I'm doing this, because it feels good, because I like it, because I'm excited, because it brings me joy. I was struggling today and yesterday with the fact that this is, how do I make this work? How do I make this work? How do I make this work? But the law of attraction says that the vibration of the problem is lower than the vibration of the solution. So if we're focusing on the problem, then we're within that vibration, and that's what we're attracting to ourselves. But if we're focusing on the solution, or on letting the solution come, or on being in the energy of the solution, then that's what you attract to yourself. So my darling husband was in here today because I was feeling I need to take a nap. I just need to take a nap. I just need to get some sleep so this fog will clear. And he's asking me, but what are you wanting to create? What are you wanting to do? It's like, I want to do all the things. I want to read tarot for people. I want to coach people. I want to market my book. I want to be involved in our community. I want to do these things. These things bring me joy. It's like, then get out of bed. Do these things that bring you joy. Put yourself back into if these are the things that bring you joy, pick one and do one. And if that doesn't bring you back into the vibration, pick another one and do another one. And I was like, who are you? Thank you. Thank you. So here I am, out of bed. So I hope that if you're watching, that this message is for you today, because that big giant man talked me into getting out of bed for you. So let's see what messages we have for you today. Hello. Had a card just pop right out. Don't know if you saw that or not. All right. So we do want to talk about the 9 of Cups. We want to talk about here. I'll let you see. Cups represents joy. It represents relationships. It represents love and fulfillment and all of these emotional things that bring us comfort and happiness. And the 9 is saying that we've almost completed a cycle to where we're in the fullness of the joy. We've almost completed a cycle. And I do think it's funny that they like to pull cards on me sometimes and be like, oh, this one's for you too. So I guess we're in this together. What this card is wanting to say, not just to me, but specifically to someone out there watching, is we're watching you, is what they are saying. We know the efforts that you've put in. We know that you've worked really hard to create what you're creating. We know that you're tired in the process. We know and understand these things. We know that you understand this law of attraction. We know that you understand now how to create for yourself. We know that you understand how to be in joy and how to be in this space where you are attracting the things that you want to yourself. We know that you understand and recognize it when we see you, and we know that you've been working hard to practice this. We're not going to withhold any of that from you. You are creating it. It is yours. It's coming to you. Don't stop. Okay? When we are pouring worry and fear and negativity into the mechanics of our lives for such a long time, it's full steam ahead. It's working hard to bring us all of the worry and the things to concern ourselves about and the things to stress about that we've created. So when we recognize this is the wrong way, and we understand that focusing on the joy, focusing on the excitement, focusing on the love is what's going to bring things to us that bring us joy and excitement and love. We have to slow the train down. All right? It's not just stop the train dead in its tracks and flip it around and it's going to be full steam this way. It takes time. I can't sit here and tell you I know all of the mechanics of the universe, but I know this is true. When we have full burst energy moving in this direction, in a directional pattern that we've created throughout all of our own habits in our lives, when we change a habit, we slow down the results. We slow down that train. We slow it down. And eventually it slows down enough to where we can turn it. And then it starts to pick up speed and come back to us and bring us what we're asking for, bring us what we're creating. It takes time. Don't quit. Get out of bed. Pick something that brings you joy and do that thing. And if it gets you to 20%, hurrah. Yay for the 20%. Do something else and it gets you to 50%. Do something else and it gets you to 60. Do it until your kite is high up in the air and there's nothing that's going to drop you. Just keep going. We're not quitting. I'm not quitting. You're not quitting. We're doing this together. So we have the Knight of Swords. That's next. Have a fun look at this guy. All right. So what are we wanting to say with the Knight of Swords? That we are taking charge of our own lives. We're taking charge of our own perspective of ourselves. We're taking charge of our own beliefs about who we are and what we are wanting to become. And we're not allowing other people to tell us what they think we should be anymore. So with that being said, the understanding here is that whoever you are, who this is resonating with, you've lived your life, as most of us do. Some of us don't, but most of us do, in service of other people because it pleases them. And when they're pleased with us, we feel valued, we feel loved, we feel adored, we feel needed, we feel wanted. Okay? Now, that's not a bad thing, but does it speak to who you truly are or who you're trying to be in order to make these people love you? I know that doesn't settle well with some of you watching, but do you want to continue living your life trying to be what they want you to be or what they need you to be? Or do you want to live who you are and be who you are? You know, growing up when your mom said you can't wear that because it doesn't match. What if you don't want to match? I can't remember the name of the actor. She was on Game of Thrones and she was in this movie where she had like these bumblebee tights and this skirt that was completely not matching the shirt, and she couldn't be happier. And she couldn't be happier. You know, and I did that with my own kids. Like, those socks don't match, and now they just walk around with not only unmatching socks, one's long, one's short, and I'm like, I don't care. You can wear what you want. You wear what you want. And if you can't find socks, then you should probably wash your clothes and keep it all together. But here's the point. You've used so much energy to please other people, right? But are they truly happy? Or are they still needing you to perform for them so that they can be happy? Because happiness is an inside job, not an outside job. That's going on a t-shirt. I need you to pay really close attention to what I'm saying. Happiness is an inside job, not an outside job. You are responsible for your own happiness. Someone can bring you roses and you could be pissed off because you wanted daisies. Now, whose problem is that? The one who is trying to bring you joy, or the person who chose to not have joy? Do you understand what I'm saying here? You could bake someone a cake, but they wanted brownies. And so what are you going to do? Oh, I'm so sorry. That was really inconsiderate. I should have asked you first what you wanted. No, you were just trying to be kind and give a gift. And if they're not happy with it, just take your gift back and walk away. Do you hear this? Do you understand this? If you are presenting something to someone, but they need more and they need more and they need more, maybe it's time for you to realize you're presenting to the wrong person. Bake your own cake and eat it. Bake your own brownies and eat it. Go buy your own flowers. Go buy your own roses. Spend it on yourself. Spend your energy on yourself. Do things that bring you joy. And if you don't have time or energy to bring other people joy, they can go figure it out themselves. Because check out this perspective. Who do you ask to make you happy all the time? Why is it that you think it's your responsibility to make other people happy all the time? But you don't think it's anybody else's but your own responsibility to make you happy? Yeah, there's one for you. So, quit it. Think about all the time that you're spending to try to make other people happy and take it all back for yourself. What all could you be doing for yourself in that amount of time to make yourself happy while they go make themselves happy? Because if you continue to try to make them happy, guess what they're going to do? Expect you to continue to try to make them happy. You are crippling them by not allowing them to figure out how to make themselves happy. Okay? Now, next is the judgment card. And it was in reverse. Okay? Stop looking at other people's bullshit. Okay? How about that one? Mind your own business. Who's listening to me right now? It's not your problem. It's not your problem. They need to figure themselves out in their own way. They need to journey on their own. They need to have their own self-discovery, just like you've had yours. Quit trying to fix them. Quit trying to tell them what's up. Quit trying to show them the right way. Leave them alone. Okay? Mind your own vibration. Mind your own journey. Mind your own vision. Mind your own excitement. Mind your own joy. Mind your own focus. Mind your own creation. Leave them alone. Let them figure it out. They've got this. Just leave them alone. Well, I hope this serves you. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'd love to hear from those of you who this reaches. It means a lot to me. It encourages me to let me know that this isn't a waste of my time or my energy, that you're there, that you benefit, that this is helpful to you, and go share it with somebody else, because this isn't just for you. Go give it to someone else. Have a good rest of your Saturday. Thank you for coming along, and I'll see you tomorrow.